Dr. Grimm's powerful book, Angels. It's our special gift for a thank you to you. This encouraging book reveals what Scripture says about God's messengers and how their presence reminds us that heaven is always near. Request your copy when you call and give today. Call 1-800-795-4627.
When it comes to the suspect's views on abortion.
Well, this movement considers abortion to be an abomination, but as you said, the question is instead of debating policy. Dr. Carol Mason at the University of Kentucky, she says over the last several decades, rhetoric about abortion has morphed into a radicalized ideology.
With producer Marisa Peñalosa, I'm Greg Allen, NPR News, Swannanoa, North Carolina.
He drinks his coffee, and he's also a musician, and he sings, and he has this great, really deep bellow voice. Welcome to the morning, and I imagine that maybe he did a little bit of that after he made his contribution this morning in celebration for being part of the public in public radio. So join folks like Roger. We also heard from Jordan in Oklahoma. These people are stepping up to the plate.
Somebody about their prayer life. For many people, that question alone is going to prompt a range of emotions, but for many people, they might feel a little bit of shame or embarrassment that, I probably should be praying more than I do. I try to pray, but I wouldn't consider having a really strong prayer life.
Here at the Nate College, where your future begins. For more information or to register, please visit thenatecollege.edu or call 505-786-7391 or come by your local center. The Nate College, where your future begins.
Success Gallup Main Street presents its 5th anniversary season of free concerts under the summer skies at Gallup with its impressive lineup of artists for the Levitt and Gallup Music Series.
Bare ass and all. Really good point.
Now, wake up live from your city. Albuquerque's live and local morning show, The Chili Winter Show with Endo on Kiss 97.3.
Are you ready to earn a high school diploma?
It's 844-44-BIBLE, 844-BIBLE.
Different than any other station?
North Florida and South Georgia's 88.1 Way FM.
All right, folks, we're going to take a short break. You are listening to Today's Issues on the American Family Radio Network. When we come back, Matt Staver, founder and chairman of Liberty Counsel, he's going to clear up some legal questions we have, and you're not going to want to miss that. Hope you join us.
They also have a separate board, so I hope they're listening to in legal terms so they know the right way to get things done. If you'd like to join our live show like John did, thank you, John, for calling in. Our phone number is 1-877-MPB-RING.
To Messianic Perspectives. Just ask for series number GT13 entitled, Why We Should Pray for Jerusalem and the Jews. Visit our secure online store at MessianicSpecialties.com to place your order. If you would prefer to order by mail, just address your request to Messianic Perspectives, P.O. Box 345, San Antonio, Texas, 78292. Once again, our address is Messianic Perspectives.
Larry Charles, welcome to Fresh Air. Welcome back to Fresh Air.
Thank you. It's great to be here again. Thank you so much.
So the book starts with you having a heart attack and thinking this might be the end. Did facing the prospect of death make you rethink parts of your life and lead you to think you should rewrite parts?
Unexpected during the next 7 days.
Beacon, broadcast.
They are down in the valley of
Z96 and Eglin Federal Credit Union are teaming up to help you live local and make the most of life on the Emerald Coast. We're hooking you up with prizes from your favorite hometown hangouts.
Do you hear that? Asthma triggers are everywhere. From dust mites, pet dander, and pollen, to smog and smoke. An asthma attack can strike anywhere, anytime. Be prepared with...
You guys get back to the music faster.
Music is all I need.
It's like coffee for my ears.
Mix 94.5.
Father brings us home. I believe that you and I are in the right place at the right time. God called us by name. You're already someone Jesus loves.
Zach Williams' new one, Jesus Loves on K-Love. I'm Scott. Sometimes it feels hard to grab hold of the fact that Jesus loves you when you're going through a really difficult season, a painful season in your life.
Extremely good Wi-Fi coverage, so you'll get whole home coverage, and they employ carrier band aggregation. What this means to you as the end user is your exclusive cell company. So end your internet worries and call the day. That's Clear Choice Satellite at 850-638-4191. That's Clear Choice Satellite.
Let's have a hand for that young cowboy. Wishing better luck next time. Hope we'll see him up and forward.
In that situation. Excellent. How to co-parent if you're divorced and the other parent does not have the same biblical values as you. Let me just comment on this. Those of you in that situation, it's really, really hard for you. Not impossible, but certainly a challenge. I'll just say this, God...
Fashioned country cooking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner in a place that reminds you of your life. Then the Rock Springs Cafe is just the place. And if you're traveling with your best friend, don't worry about leaving them in a hot car. Bring them around back to the Rock Springs Bar Patio, where you can enjoy a relaxing meal with your pet.
Entonces, análisis rápido, resultados inmediatos, económico, tiempo efectivo, recomendado es la bioresonancia magnética.
Sí, es amigo. Hoy martes, aprovechen, tómense un tiempo para checarse, para productos importantes.
We got cowboys, we got truckers, broken-hearted fools and suckers, and we got hustlers.
And we're waiting, and as I'm waiting, like, there's this truck that comes by, and he, like, turns in. I was like, I think my car is not in the way, but then he parks behind my car. I was like, uh-oh, here we go. You know, he's about to tell me to move my car. He rolls down the window, and he says, hey! I said, yes, sir?
For out number one. It was a breaking ball there. Curiel just rolled over it towards second base. Not a difficult play there for Cole, moving to his left short throw. And there's the first out here of the Tiger 8.
So we'll see Ethan Fry. Fry has reached base 3. Last night in the first, scored a run. Ward in the third and came around to score by way of walk.
Sometimes prayer and getting that breakthrough is like chipping away at a rock. You might hit that rock 100 times and not be chipping away at it much, and then you pray one more time and it cracks that rock right in half. Persistence brings the breakthrough, so keep on praying.
Ever feel like going back to school is just a dream? Colorado Christian University, a nonprofit.
We were talking about it yesterday. We've had divine intervention in sports with angels in the outfield. Yeah. I mean, we've truly, there's angels in the end zone, which was like the kid from Seventh Heavens in that. I watched it. I enjoyed it. The dad dies or something. It's kind of dark. There's every Air Bud. Like, we've had dog.
At sea. Rock Music Mapa is brought to you by
Hope Credit Union is one of the leading Black, women-owned community development financial institutions. For June 30th, Hope is offering $500 off closing costs for first-time home buyers. Visit hopecu.org or stop by one of our local branches to learn more. Hope makes it happen.
It's like it was meant to be.
Q 106.5. That event is the Republican Lake Welcome sign. The finals are June 6th for the twin. Kevin Walsh, WP News 5.
Another great reason to have postal HR.
Pero para empezar en casa, hay muchas rutinas a través de las redes sociales, a través de YouTube. Encontré muchísimas rutinas que no hacen en casa. A mí no me funciona eso. A mí no me funciona la cerveza. Yo sí tengo que mover mi cuerpecito y llevarlo al gimnasio. Si no, no me muevo. Hola Mayra, gracias por haber gente para ganar los productos. Ana Blanc, que van a definir a su papá ahí en el WhatsApp. Lo envían al 323-8089-87 y así de porque están muy pendientes de los turnos en vivo para que ustedes puedan saber, se están afortunados en llevarse esa super cartera de papá. Hoy en este martes de reflexión a través de
by the Awakening Foundation, a supporter of K-Love, featuring Kane. Thursday, October 30th in Pensacola at Sanger Theater. With special guest John Reddick. Plus, K-Love. The whole evening will be hosted by Annie F. Downs.
Today's hottest country and all-time favorites. I'm really proud of this rising. Ella Langley, who has been very open about her struggle with mental health. She says she's leaning on God these days and singing beautifully.
Wouldn't paint me breaker, but I've said a few goodbyes.
For today's best 95 KSJ, here is Tyler Hubbard with Park. I got a Silver ride and I really want to ride you around. This time of night there ain't no red lights out.
Bad to worse, you think they can't get worse than that, and then they do. You step off the straight and narrow and you don't know where you are. Use the needle of your compass to sew up your broken heart.
Well, why don't we make a game of it? Why don't Jerry and George pretend to be gay, and we'll watch this woman's reaction as she's eavesdropping. They don't realize that this woman is the reporter who's supposed to be meeting Jerry. So she overhears this, assumes Jerry and George are gay. She calls her editor, then leaves. The interview is rescheduled to take place at Jerry's home.
We're not gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that. No, of course not. I mean, it's fine if that's who you are. Absolutely. I mean, I have many gay friends. My father's gay.
Look, I know what I heard.
Heard? It was a joke. Look, you want to have sex right now? Do you want to have sex with me?
This could be your new favorite song. Fresh music on Life Songs.
You were right there all along.
97.5 WABD. Throwback.
If you had
As there's been, from what I've read, very minimal civilian casualties in Iran. I'm not going to say zero, but there's been very minimal civilian casualties in Iran, mostly military officers that have been taken out. And Israel, to my knowledge, is not targeting civilian areas.
Rich young ruler made when he said, "Good master."
And they played songs olvides de mi llanto. Dame fuerza, dame aliento, no me olvides.
Take my days, baby, take my nights. Go and take the best of my life. Take my, make it yours, make it yours. Oh, 'cause I don't wanna wait no more.
No, it's June. Go pick some strawberries. Go make a strawberry shortcake. Whatever it is, somehow in there is Hovey strawberry and a whole lot of New England horticultural history.
Trump is urging Iran to give up its nuclear ambitions and make a deal that ends the conflict. Today, the president apparently sought to dial up the pressure on social media by threatening the security of Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. NPR's Hadil Al-Shalchi is monitoring developments from Tel Aviv.
48. La forma N648 tiene que ser llenada, firmada por un médico diciendo que la persona no puede tomar el examen, que necesita alguna excepción al examen.
He even tried to desecrate the temple, and then we arrested him. We wanted to judge him according to our own law. And the story goes on, and one more defense, if you will, verse 10. When the governor had nodded for him to speak, Paul responded, knowing that for many years...
And we start to think all of these things way down the road. But I'm here to tell you today that questioning faith is a normal part of child development. As children take on faith and make it their own, it's no longer the rhythms or the rituals that you have that are part of your family, but it's a living, breathing faith. And I've got a former atheist, Mary Jo Sharp, who was raised without religion, but she is now the founder of Confident Christianity Apologetics Ministry. She is a spokesperson for the modern teen discipleship program Dark Room, and she's author of several books with the Zondervan book Why I Still Believe, a former atheist.
20 minutos de partido, España-Italia 0-0. Todavía no hay goles, pero el partido tiene ritmo, tiene intensidad y gusta aquí a través de la aplicación Euforia.
Ya llegó el programa para estar con amigos y hablar de fútbol. Noche de Copas. Disfruta de toda la actividad del fútbol de verano de lunes a domingo a las 10 de la noche este, 9 Centro, 7 Pacífico.
This is Jonathan Lee and Louella Simpson, inviting you to join us each great Saturday morning at 8 o'clock on KAYD KQJO-FM.
We're going to check on the weather forecast for the 5 cities on Tuesday, June 17th. In Alexandria, it's partly cloudy in the morning, followed by scattered thunderstorms in the afternoon.
And I don't want to trade your plan for something familiar. I can't waste a day. I can't stay the same. I wanna be
Aunque la gente pueda verte con desprecio, Dios no te ve o no nos ve de esa manera.
Padre, tú que desde el cielo me miras, con ver tu rostro algún día yo aspiro. Por ti mi alma suspira, a mi mundo venga a darle un giro.
Dirige tú que seas tú por siempre que me dejo, que sea Jesús en mi reflejo.
We'll look at the leaders of those two countries to understand where they might take this conflict next. You're listening to The World.
Here Now brings you the latest news from around the country.
I have a life brimming with people who've made different choices, and I've never tried in my personal life to impose my choices on them.
High on your love has got me buzzing like a street light. It's still early out in Cali, baby, don't you wanna rally again?
the slow lane. Skies dropping, keep it around us like some old train. We'll be rolling down the windows. Bet you will catch a nice second wind.
Aplicación móvil, Fusión Radio. Negocio. Visita mifusión.com, sección Negocios Asociados.
Season. Limited time. All Sleep Number smart beds offer temperature solutions for your best sleep. Check it out at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
Progressive knows you've got enough to worry about in life.
Hi, it's your life again. I feel like another year is just slipping away.
They say no two people learn the exact same way. So how did Babbel become the award-winning language learning app with over 16 million subscriptions sold? Well, we thought of you. All of you. Take Sierra. She is an artist and absolutely a visual learner. She's doing a deep dive into our Babbel wordplay videos.
Greatest gift of the 7.
¿Alguna vez los dioses de otras naciones han derrotado al ejército de Sennacherib? ¿Creen que vuestro Dios podrá librarlos? El rey Ezequías, acorralado en Judá, al escuchar aquellas declaraciones, rasgó sus vestiduras como señal del luto y fue al templo a orar.
What now with measles in the U.S.?
What are the risks of a global trade war at this point, or are we already there?
Listen to the answers on Morning Edition from NPR News every weekday. On 88.9 KETR and online at KETR.
Individual tickets and 3-night passes are available. Call 405-382-8351 for tickets.
Hi, I'm Rick Norwood, happy to be a part of the Oasis Network staff. We thank you for listening.
Device is available. Explore the second line therapy for better sleep and improved overall health. Learn about implant surgery to treat obstructive sleep apnea and specific. Support for NPR comes from the station. And from Charles Schwab, offering investors choices like
decidido, voy a ser más que tu amigo. Ya te lo tengo advertido, no tengo decidido, yo te voy a enamorar. No quieras disimular.
For Abilene and San Angelo, Lubbock, your high temperature looking to be about the mid-90s. How about another song right here on KGNZ? Good afternoon.
Different. God, why'd you make me different?
I'm 7 News Chief Meteorologist Barrett Phillips for Cameron University's public radio station, KCCU.
Programming on KCCU is made possible by Cameron University, offering nearly 50 degrees through 2-year, 4-year, and graduate programs. Cameron University, where your success is our success. More at cameron.edu.
Freedom fighters are fighting against two Islamic Republic regions. One is inside Iran, that everyone knows who they are, and the other one is their agents outside in America, in Western countries, who infiltrated politics and media, education.
Years of watching television. And now with that, with movies, you know, I travel a lot. Because I travel a lot, they upgrade me. And I'm with all the executives and all of the big, important people that actually make money. I'm the only one that doesn't make any money, but I'm with those guys.
Is here at Comanche County Memorial Hospital with the first and only Da Vinci surgical robot. The expertise of our compassionate surgeons combined with this leading technology allows for smaller incisions and a quicker recovery with increased accuracy for a number of surgical needs. Get back into your life's routine faster.
Family Radio. I'm Rick Scarborough, and this is my take. In less than 2 weeks, we have witnessed 2 horrific attacks on 18 victims whose only crime was being Jewish. We were all horrified when a beautiful couple was shot multiple times.
Morirán mis penas, cambiará mi suerte y tal vez mis sueños, mis más grandes sueños, ya ni me interesen. Y si no me cambia, seguiré bordeando mi negro sendero. Al fin ni los dioses, ni el sol, ni la tierra, ni el mar son eternos.
And I know this way
And join us this weekend for another topic that is Listen to The Christian Worldview with David Wheaton, Saturday mornings at 8 Central on American Family Radio. You could be a part of our first ever weekend with AFA, Thursday, October 2nd through Saturday.
Meet your new co-hosts, Andy and Genesis, on the Glow Morning Show. Weekdays, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. on 88.1 KCFY.
In my decades of working with teens and their families, I've met a lot of overzealous and overprotective parents. Hi, I'm Martin Briggs.
Told me you were through with me, and now
Sports for Energy, from this station, and from the Joyce Foundation.
Breathing, my friend. This is not a breakdown. It's a breakthrough. This is not a midnight. It's a brand new morning when it
Tap, download, record, and share. The House FM Open Mic feature is fun for everyone. I'm ready to go. Now you can share encouragement on the air. It's free in the App Store. Just search The House FM.
They're the ones that will deliver you up to councils to scourge you in their synagogues, of course, because they're covering what they're doing with godliness. Verse 18, Matthew 10, are you still there? You will be brought before governors and kings for my sake.
No one understands like Jesus. When the foes of life assail, you should never be discouraged.
Book quickly and securely online at thehousefm.com. You can also book through the House FM app. When you open it up, you'll see the gift button down at the bottom. And, I love this, just text the word GIVE to 71848. And we'll send the link right to your phone.
American Family Radio.
Have you added AFR on Roku? With it, you can quickly access AFR programming live.
I'm Todd Herman. Welcome to A Disciple's View.
The majority of Americans actually want to live in reality.
As well as podcasts of all your favorite shows.
Hi, this is Sandy Rios, and you're listening to Sandy Rios 24/7.
Support comes from Elite Coffee Roasters, now open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. for retail walk-ins at 44 Northeast 51st Street in Oklahoma City. Specialty coffee and loose leaf teas at elitecoffeeroasters.com. KOSU Indigenous Affairs reports are sponsored by
Evenings on NBC. Splash in the family fun at River Sports Stars and Stripes Rubber Festival. Head down the rapids in a raft or go tubing. Surf, climb, ride, do all the things all day. Then stay for racing and fireworks. Stars and Stripes Rubber Festival. Saturday, June 28th at River
Dice que va a haber paz, gozo, paciencia, benignidad y todo eso. Pues nosotros, cuando ya obedecemos a nuestro Señor Jesucristo, que nos hemos eso.
Mi promesa que te ha pensado. Que Dios te bendiga. Pero sobre todo, que si
the grace I wish we carry. Y que se oiga bonito mi energía norteña.
To Long Beach to go check out Warped Tour, and we've got hotel, airfare, and tickets covered. Check the All Things the app right now for all the details.
Cole, Brad Paisley, Kelly Clarkson, The Weeknd, live in Vegas. Go to visitlasvegas.com to see the full summer lineup.
It can be real frustrating if you are feeling sluggish, your mental focus isn't as good as it used to be, maybe you're not performing as well in the bedroom as you used to, not even sleeping well at night.
It sounds positive, encouraging, 88.1 KLTU.
That made him stoop to save a soul like mine. Through all my days and then in heaven above.
So you are? Absolutely. I mean, I have many gay friends. My father's gay.
Look, I know what I heard.
Heard? It was a joke. All right, look, do you want to have sex right now? Do you want to have sex with me?
I love that scene. What was this based on?
This was based on rumors about Jerry.
Choose which way they want the conversation to go.
Yes, this isn't working. Yes, exactly.
Ever feel like going back to school? Colorado Christian University, a nonprofit supporter of K-Love, wants to make it a reality. Opportunity to win a $10,000 or $5,000 scholarship toward an online associate, bachelor's, or master's degree.
Wonderful, his father's house. His father's house is room. It's not a room. If it were not so, I would have told you. I'm going to prepare a place for him. And that has certainly given rise to sermons about, the Lord's been working on that for 2,000 years.